You may have seen individual videos of the Ultrafast, the LG, and the Samsung Bespoke combination washer dryers. Now it's the time to test all three. You'll learn how long each took to wash and dry different loads, plus each unit's dimensions and warranty information that you won't find on a spec sheet. By the end of the video, you'll have a better idea which machine you should consider, plus the one that didn't remove lint that may lead to a major problem. First, you should know we don't accept money or products from any of the companies mentioned in our videos. I doubt they'd give us anything for what you're about to see anyway. We don't have any affiliate links to earn commissions. We tested these combos to get a sense of whether they would work in your home because we service what we sell with over 100,000 service calls in less than 3 years. You can't fix flawed machines. Now let's take a look. All three are a combination of washer and dryer, meaning you'll never have to transfer your clothes from a washer to dryer. Pop your dirty clothes in and they'll finish clean and dry. You won't have to rewash a load you forgot to place in your dryer, and you never have to clean a vent ever again. But the problem with washer-dryer combos in the past is they didn't effectively remove the lint, which stayed in the machine, seizing the motor for an expensive, future, almost impossible service call. All three have filters to trap lint before it gets to the heat exchanger and other areas of the machine. In the Profile Ultrafast, the lint filter is up front next to the air exchanger's heatsink, so you must be extremely careful how you clean it. The LG, the lint filter is on the top of the machine, and it eliminates the risk of scratching or denting the heatsink because you lift it up and out. Samsung's lint trap is the best of both worlds because of the ease of use that the LG allows with the superior placement of the GE as it's located on the front. The specs are really important, and you have to read through the manuals to understand them so they fit in your closet. The Ultrafast is 46 inches tall, 28 inches wide, and 32 inches deep. LG is 39 inches tall, 27 inches wide, and 33.375 inches deep, but that's not all. You need 4 inches in the back of LG plus 1 inch on either side for clearance versus no clearance for the Ultrafast. Samsung has a depth of 34.5, but you'll need 2 more inches of clearance behind the unit, so 36.5 of depth is needed. All three are incredibly energy efficient because of their dryer's heat pump design. They use a compressor heating the air through an exchanger, with an evaporator removing moisture in a closed loop system, which is far more efficient than the traditional dryer, which pulls in air, then heats up with heating elements, and then vents through your home, like a giant hair dryer. It's hard to believe our parents washed with 3 cycles and 2 temperatures and 2.5 cubic feet of usable capacity. All these machines have plenty of capacity. GE is 4.8, LG is 5 cubic, with Samsung the largest at 5.3. All have plenty of cycles, all are Wi-Fi enabled with good smart functionality, but 2 stand out. Samsung has the most cycles and options. You can even build your own cycles for washing and drying or customize the preset ones to better suit your needs. However, the Ultrafast has the best functionality for service. So if there are problems, the technicians can diagnose the issues more effectively through the Smart HQ application. That will be key in the future. Now let's look at how long they took to wash and dry. All three dried the laundry to the same degree. The first load we tested was colors, which consisted of 6 men's t-shirts and 4 beach towels. GE took 2 hours and 51 minutes. LG took 2 hours and 17. Samsung took 2 hours and 29 minutes. Next, we tested a load of whites containing 8 men's dress shirts, 4 white towels, and 8 men's white undershirts. The GE took 2 hours and 48 minutes. The LG took 3 hours and 8. And the Samsung took 2 hours and 54 minutes. Once again, all three dried the laundry to the same degree. Next, we washed and dried a king-size comforter. The GE took 2 hours and 1 minute. LG took 2 hours and 32 minutes, and Samsung took a whole 5 hours and 26 minutes. The comforter came out slightly damp in all the units, which is expected from any washer dryer. Last, we tested king-size sheets and a king-size blanket. The GE took 2 hours and 8 minutes. The LG took 3 hours and 29 minutes. The Samsung took 6 hours and 10 minutes. Blanket sheets were totally dry coming out of the GE and mostly dry coming out of the LG. Maybe you're thinking, maybe I'll just set these machines to time dry instead of sensor dry to speed up the timing. Fortunately, it's a bit more complicated than that. If you have the GEProfile Ultrafast, you're in luck. You can indeed set the drying time at the beginning of the cycle, press the button, and then the wash will sense your clothing and dry it for the time you selected. However, if you have the LG or Samsung, it's not that simple. You can select a wash cycle and a time dry cycle. It won't function as an all-in-one unit. You'll have to return to the machine to select the time dry cycle after the wash cycle is finished. Both units will pause after the wash cycle for you to manually set the time dry. It's also worth noting that the LG wash and dried in enough time with the sensor wash and dry, so it may not be that necessary to use a time dry feature on this brand. Samsung, however, should update this feature. Then again, they may have a bigger problem. My service tech of 20 years broke down these machines. 2 of them showed no signs of lint collecting inside to cause a future service problem. However, that is only after 4 loads, but 1 of them did. Samsung did in fact have lint collecting in not 1, but 2 of the places it advertises self-cleaning. This was a problem with the older combos, so much so we wouldn't sell them because the lint would inevitably seize the machine. So that's a problem. The warranties on these units are generous, and ironically, that may be another part of the problem. Seriously, LG is 1 year full on the machine, but backs it with a 10-year warranty on the motor. Not to be outdone, Samsung is 1 year full and 20 years on the motor. GE is a 10-year warranty on the motor, but 5 years on the drying sealed system, which may be a benefit on a newer machine. Most of these extended warranties are for parts only, so you'll be paying for labor, and if the part is free in year 9 or 19 in Samsung's case, know that the labor to remove that major component and pull in the free one will cost more than you would expect. By the way, GE has their own service. LG started theirs while Samsung works through independent contractors. I won't, and I'll tell you why in a bit, but for people who have 120 volt or limited space, it's worth a try. There's also some value to never to clean a vent or even have one in the first place. It's convenient to add a dirty load of laundry before going to the office and having it clean and dry when you return home, and then repeating the process later before you go to bed. I understand that. It's also way more efficient than a regular washer and dryer, and you will save $150 to $200 per year in electricity in places like Mass and California. However, even if they improve the times a little bit and mitigate the lint issue, you'll be able to wash and dry twice as much in the same time in a regular set because you can continually reload the washer, which you can't do in any combo. So be mindful if you're doing a lot of laundry. For me, I'm encouraged by GE's performance in the first 10 months that we've been selling them. But I do a ton of laundry on laundry day. I also like the new separate heat pump dryers offered in the LG wash tower, as well as the recently introduced heat pump only dryer. You'll have the efficiency and be able to reload like a regular set. How about you? You buy one, wait, pass? You can leave your questions and comments at the end of the video. To learn more about the GE Ultrafast, click here. To learn more about the LG washer combo, click here. To learn more about the Samsung individual video, and click this link. And thanks for watching.